So tonight's gonna be a little bit different. I'm not gonna channel using the tarot cards. I've been channeling a song a lot lately, okay? So let's go ahead and check out that song. Okay. So this song, it says, this is the divine masculine, okay? This song is about him. This is a divine feminine saying, I know you love to stand on your chair and look down at me. Okay, this is a divine feminine talking to the divine masculine. Do I make you insecure? Is that why you betray me? I think most of you guys may know this song. So the reason why the divine masculine betrayed the divine feminine is because he was insecure. But we all kind of figured that towards the end. Now we know that, right? Because they don't walk around like they're insecure. They actually walk around arrogant, confident. But in reality, they're insecure, okay? Do I make you insecure? Is that why you betray me? Okay? And then divine masculine is responding. So he then says, I was just hoping you stick around for me. So divine feminine, your divine masculine was hoping that you, through all of this stuff that I was going through all this stuff with the karmic, through all this betrayal, possible, maybe a baby, maybe not, STDs, lies, he wants to know if you would still stick around for him, divine feminine. And that's what he was hoping. That in the end, he'll still have you. And divine feminine is saying, I was holding you up. So the divine feminine is saying that she was holding divine masculine up, okay? But you weren't down for me. So this divine masculine was not down for this divine feminine, okay, at all, whatsoever. Any opportunity this divine masculine had to be there for you, divine feminine, he didn't show up. Anytime he could have been an asset in your life, he wasn't. So you was holding him up, right? Uplifting him, being there for him, there anytime he needed anything. But he wasn't down for you, divine feminine, okay? And I don't want to go if I'm not going nowhere, okay? And I don't want to go if I'm not going nowhere. So that's divine feminine. It's been stagnation too long for divine feminine. This relationship hasn't really went anywhere. How much progress have you really made, divine feminine? You haven't made much due to keeping certain people in your life, okay? I don't want a love if it's filled with fear. This is divine feminine saying, divine masculine, I don't want to be with you because you're filled with fear. You're filled with much more than fear. You're filled with insecurities. You're afraid to actually go on your soul journey. You're afraid of this connection. The divine masculine's afraid of many things. I don't care how strong the divine masculine may appear or be. That does not mean somebody still does not fear certain things in life, right? We all have our fears. I don't want to stay in your cyclone. No. Baby, you broke me down, 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 right? This is divine feminine. Baby, you broke me down, 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 down for nothing. Ooh, divine feminine. So divine feminines are feeling right now that all the things they went through with this divine masculine, right? All the obstacles, the trials and tribulation, the tears, everything. Divine Feminine is saying it was for nothing. You broke Divine Feminine down emotionally, more than she has been broken down in a long time. And Divine Feminine says that was just for nothing. So that's how the Divine Feminine Collective is feeling. I'm looking in the mirror. I can't recognize myself. Divine Feminine. Is that how you're feeling? Baby, you broke me down, 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 down for nothing. Ooh. This Divine Feminine feels really hurt at the fact that even though Divine Feminine is over the situation, this Divine Feminine is over the entire situation, okay? This Divine Feminine has moved on. But, it was a lot. It was a lot Divine Feminine had to go through. I can feel the energy. And Divine Feminine, you had to really look in the mirror at yourself to see if this is what you want in your life. If you want to continue to deal with this or not. You really had to look at yourself, Divine Feminine, and the situation. You really did. And analyze it, okay? You broke me down, okay? So this is the Divine Feminine saying to the Divine Masculine, I know you love to look at yourself, but you don't look at yourself. So you feel like this Divine Masculine is wearing a mask even to himself. This Divine Masculine loves you so much deep down inside. He knows that it's passionate, it's once in a lifetime type of love. He knows that, okay? He knows that he's masking it. He's hanging with the karmic, they're doing karmic behavior, they're hanging out, but while he's drinking, doing his thing, whatever his vice is, whatever partying, he's sitting on Divine Feminine. Okay, he's masking it. It's a charade. Everything's a charade. Okay, it's all a charade. Because deep down inside, he loves Divine Feminine. And he even hides. I'm getting the energy he hides from himself. There has been wounds from his childhood, wounds from his life, different situations where he doesn't even face them himself. Okay, so when he looks at himself, it's what he wants to see. When he looks at the karmic people in his life, he's looking at what he wants to see, not what is. Okay? Let's see, where were we? Okay, so I know you love to look at yourself, but you don't look at yourself. You go and you make a mess, and then you blame on everybody else. Divine Feminine, there was a period of time that the Divine Masculine blamed you. This Divine Masculine blamed you for everything. It was your fault. You had an attitude. You being disrespectful. You complaining. You're tripping. It was for some reason, even though this Divine Masculine made a lot of mistakes and did a lot of things, he blamed the majority of the situation on you. If you ask Divine Masculine why the relationship with him and Divine Feminine is not together, it's Divine Feminine's fault. Okay? The blame is always on somebody else. It's not on, he never points the finger and sees the mistakes he made in the situation, the things he's done. He's not, he's not seeing that. And he doesn't want to see, because when he looks in the mirror, he paints his own picture of what he wants to see. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still in love with you, but I've been learning how to love me too. I know, Divine Feminine, you love this Divine Masculine. It's normal, counterpart. I get it. You guys still have love for this Divine Feminine. He's in his feminine energy right now, but it's okay. And you're probably in your masculine energy right now, which is okay. But because I just brought that. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. But Divine Feminine, you love him. In love with him. Okay? But you do have love for him. You don't want nothing to happen to him. You really don't want him to feel as much karma as he really put you through. You feel bad. You actually pity him. You pity this divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay? But I've been learning how to love me too. Divine feminine is in her healing, her growing. She's loving herself. She's doing things for herself. Just all together, she's just learning to love herself, healing her old childhood wounds, her inner child, just trying to be true to herself and her soul mission, okay? Honestly, we can't merge the two. Now, I don't want to say my story, y'all, because that merging stuff is too close to home for me. Because my story, I'm not ready. I know the universe is gonna want me to express my story eventually. But let me see how I coughed right when I said that. Okay, so the merging's a little bit too close to home for me. You know, even when I tried to kind of too close to home, and but yeah, honestly, we can't merge the two, and it hurts, but I can't be with you because it's too late. Too much heartbreak. Okay, you and the divine masculine been through too much stuff. Okay, way too much things, way too much karmics, way too much time has passed, way too much energy has been taken, way too much heartache, way too much tears, way too much pain, way too much money loss, just way too much, it's way too much, okay? And it hurts because I can't be with you because it's too late, too much heartbreak, too many of the same mistakes. Told you, it's been some time that he's been doing the same thing. And with the same karmic. Over and over. So you know that already, divine feminine. Too many girls in your bed. And orgies and threesomes and all the stuff that you do that you think divine feminine doesn't know, but divine feminine knows. She's already aware. And it's been doing in my head. So too many girls in your bed, and it's been doing in my head. So divine feminine, you're aware of this, and you're just like, really? You did that? That's what you was doing? When I was calling, or when we were trying to set up plans, or supposed to go on dates, traveling, just, you was doing what? Okay. So then it goes to say, yeah, I don't want to go if I'm going nowhere. I don't want to love if it's filled with fear. This is divine feminine expressing herself. I don't want to stay in your cyclone. No. Yeah, this part's a little bit too, again, this is about the merging, you guys. This is about, again, goes back to me, it hits a little bit too close. But okay, so baby, you broke me down. He broke me down for nothing. That's how the divine feminine is feeling right now. Like, it was a waste. You just broke me down. All of it's a waste. This is actually a pretty good song. So yeah, this is a good song. This song is by, I don't know how to say this name, but it came to my head. It's Broke Me Down. That's the lyrics. The name is spelled Janine. Okay, so this is a song that I was channeling, and this is how divine feminine is feeling. So all this stuff is a waste, but it wasn't divine feminine. Okay? This stuff wasn't a waste because in the midst of you trying to save the divine masculine's soul, right? Because you guys are counterparts, so you were trying to save his soul, and that was one of your missions, but he chose a different path, right? So, pretty much, he chose a different path. So that makes you feel a certain type of way, like, yes, you moved on, but damn, the heartache, the things you went through. Divine Feminine, you were supposed to go, I won't say you're supposed to go through those things. I was supposed to say, you were supposed to go through certain obstacles and learn certain lessons in the situation. Do you get what I'm saying? Did it have to go down like that? No. It didn't have to be like that. You know, it could have been completely different. But you learned a lot. Through the pain, through the heartache, you learned a lot. And it kind of woke up your intuition, Divine Feminine. Because you felt the red flags, you felt something going on. You didn't act on it, but you still knew something was up. Then you tried to look even further in the situation, right? That could be many different ways. One of tarot, psychic readings. I don't want to say you didn't stalk like the karmic, but you did do your investigation. Okay, we are good detectives now. Let's make that clear. You did your investigation. You did your research to find out what you need to know. So you do have intuition. Something guided you and led you there. So it woke up your intuition. You just have to now follow it. I'm getting this prepared you for the next chapter. What that chapter is, that's another reading. That's not this one. Yeah, no. What that chapter is, what you went through just led you to the next chapter. Remember, you guys, this is like, how can I say? I'm trying to give you guys an example from maybe a movie or something where, let's just say, I'm going to pretend. This is more like, okay, a video game. Any video game, it's different levels to stuff, right? You gotta defeat different stuff, get over different obstacles, but you still gain. You have to figure out, what did you gain after you went through that? You definitely learned something, but what else did you gain from that? What lesson did you gain to get you to the next chapter in your life, to the next step in the video game, right? Because in every step of the video game, you get new weapons, right? You get new gear, right? You get new, I don't know what games you guys play, nobody really plays Black Ops, but you get my drift, right? You get new stuff every time you level up in the game. Same thing in life. So what have you gained in that situation, Divine Feminine? You're going to have to sit back and really look at your life and see, and then moving forward, realize that, okay? Because you have gained something in the situation. You might have lost stuff. This is obstacles you still have to get over. So, hey, it might be a part of the game or the part of the level where there's a sacrifice being made, or where you have to isolate from everybody, or where you have to save your finances, or where you have to relocate. Those are the obstacles, okay? If you play chess, I don't know, you know there's obstacles, right? You got to move, you got to get the pawn out of the way so the queen can move, right? Because the queen can't move if she's surrounded by her own people, right? So you have to figure a way to get over these obstacles. And yes, sometimes you might have to sacrifice the pawn in order to move forward, queen. So that's pretty much how that works, okay? So that's the song I was channeling for the night. You guys go check out that song. Really listen to it, because I have a feeling a lot of Divine Feminines know these songs and listen to them, but they're not really paying attention to the lyrics. Pay attention to the lyrics, Divine Feminine, okay? Go check out that song. Again, it is Broke Me Down lyrics. And check out my next video. I think I'll do, what was that song? It kept coming to my head. I think it's that Lizzo song. So I'm going to do the Lizzo song next, you guys. So go ahead and check that out in the next video.